Man United can. Man United can beat Liverpool this weekend. And I know that straight away people are going to jump into the comment section. I know straight away people are going to say that's crazy. There's no chance. There's no way. That can't happen. You're deluded. You're gassing it. You're jinxing it. I already know the reaction when you say that straight away. But Man United can win this weekend. There is no doubt in my mind we can win this weekend. The way we play with Ruben Amorim, it is kryptonite to this current Liverpool team. What Liverpool do, I don't have any paper in front of me to show you, but essentially, they used to play with a three midfield. They used to play three midfield, and it would be wide across the pitch. And what would happen when the fullbacks push forward is one or two of those midfield players would sit, and they would move out into wide areas. This made it very difficult when the likes of Trent and Robinson, in their peak, in their pomp, would push forward. And when they would push forward, those guys would cover that space, which made it hard to counter-attack him. What's happened so far this season is they're playing a 4-2-3-1, which is a variation of a 4-3-3. But their double pivot is narrow, and it isn't covering those spaces as much, but they're still pushing the fullbacks forward. So there is loads of space that's been exploiting the centre-backs. There's a lot of room to run into, which is why teams have been counter-attacking so brilliantly against Liverpool for large proportions of the season. That is where we can utilise Mbeumo. That is where we can utilise Mount. And, of course, Cunha, if he starts, will come on from the bench, plus our fullbacks as well. Equally, I'd be going with, if they're both fit, I haven't actually looked at the updates, Delo and Dorgu is who I would start the game with as well. We need as much pace and width in the team as possible. That's where we can exploit them. Okay? Although there's a comment here from Aiden that says that nervous about Luke Shaw probably having to play against Salah on the left side. Hope we turn up and get the win. Yeah, and listen, I'm nervous about Liverpool's attack coming to life. I'm nervous about Liverpool's attack finally coming together. Man United breathing new life into it. And suddenly we're left stranded. We're left frustrated. We're left in a predicament. But there'll be areas to exploit. I believe in the game. And now I want to give you my distinction and my descriptions here of what an opportunity is versus a chance. A chance for me, Cunha versus Fulham. Those two opportunities, those two chances he had to score, they're chances. Šeško's goals against Brentford and against Sunderland, they're chances, and he took them. Penalties are chances. You get the drift. Opportunities are Mbeumo versus Arsenal in the second half. Great play from Cunha. Moves the ball into Mbeumo. But Ahmad makes the wrong run, essentially. Doesn't pull in the defenders away from Mbeumo and actually gets in his way and a block happens. Second half against Sunderland. We're breaking through the middle. Cunha makes a brilliant run. Mbeumo has to just slip him through. He'll go through one-on-one, can make it 3-0 and kill the game and make us all relax. The final ball doesn't happen. So I look at an opportunity as we had the ball in a dangerous place, but the final ball, the final pass, whether to put the man in goal, to cut it back, or to set up the goal-scoring chance, when it doesn't happen. Now, statistically, it doesn't count as a chance. It doesn't count as a key pass or you get no XG. But us football fans understand it. Another great example. Mbeumo brings the ball out wide, crosses it across the 6-yard box. It's gaping for someone to put the ball in the back of the net. But Šeško or Cunha or Mount doesn't make the run. They're standing still. That is an opportunity to score. You could even argue that's a chance that we didn't take. Man United will have at least 5 opportunities or chances to score in this game against Liverpool. I don't see Liverpool improving to a point where we don't get those opportunities, where we don't get those chances. But it's about handling the Anfield pressure. Now, what I'm hoping for as a Man United fan is that Anfield's nervous, that Liverpool start the game slowly, that Man United come up the traps well, as we did last year, and we kill the atmosphere. we kill the vibe, and then we take our chances. And we go a goal up, dreamland if we went 2-0 up, and we see the game out, and we grow, and we say, well done. Let's go on to the next game now. Can we win 3 on the bounce? We'd jump up into the top half of the league. We'd only be a couple of points behind Liverpool. And the hope there would be, come on, Ruben, because as much as you may rate him, I may want him gone, she might want him sacked, he's still on the fence. I think we all want the same thing, which is Man United to become stronger, better, harder to beat, go up the table and get back to the peak of our powers. Sounds easy, right? And this is where mentality comes in. Ability is a very important part of football, and I get why we discuss it a lot as fans. But, and this is a Kardashian-size but, a big one, a massive one. J-Lo ain't got nothing on this but, I'll tell you now. I don't think we can handle the pressure. And that scares me. That scares me to my core. It scares me to my core. I don't know if the players can handle it. I don't know if the players have got the minerals for it. I don't know if the players can stay calm and collected in the right areas, aggressive and assertive at the right times. And beyond this 90 minutes, the element that's sobering, that leaves me almost laying awake at night thinking about it. The last 2 nights I have laid in bed thinking about the game and the results. How will I feel? What will I say? And I have to think that way because of the job that I do. I don't script anything I'm going to say, but I do think about how will I feel if we win? How will I feel if we lose? What if we get slapped? What if we win well? I think it's important to think. I'm sure you all do the same thing. Everybody watching, whether you're a United fan, Liverpool fan, a rival, just like football, you think like that. The thing that keeps me awake, the thing that scares me, truly, is breathing life back into Liverpool. Although, I'll be fair and I'll be honest and open about what I think of them because I want to be as honest a content creator as I can be. I don't want Liverpool to win. Of course I don't. They're my biggest rival, my fierce, most bitter rival. Why would I want them to win? Maybe if it was to stop City doing the quad, because that surpasses any achievement we've had. Maybe then would make sense. I need them to lose. But the one thing that I cannot remove is this feeling that we could be the ones where Wirtz and Isak come to life, where Salah finds his legs, the midfield gets the balance between attack and defending correct, Kirkes turns into the Bournemouth version of that very player, and we get thumped, we get beat, we get hurt. We can beat Liverpool. I stand on that. I believe that. We can do it. The problem is, I just don't think we will. I want to know what you think. I want to get your views. I want to get your opinions right now. Leave them in the comments section below. What do you think's happening in this game? Let us know now.